UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UCLA Bruins offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass, it's Houck. Got his man down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will go to work for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Seminoles line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. To the air, it's Houck. spins away from the defense. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping... Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Glenn. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Noles!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Punt is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker Just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Throwing right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Glenn. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got it behind the line, it's Hawkins. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Knowles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Wilson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag. He's just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag, that could take it to the house, make big plays.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the Seminoles have it with a first and goal. The give. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On second and goal, he carries again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there, now up 20 in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Houck. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. They'll give him 4 on that one, it's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Wants to throw, it's Houck. Finds his man, it's Bell. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Quickly complete. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Flores. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, UCLA.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Timeout, UCLA.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off. He grabbed it off the deflection. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation